Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
And we're back. We are back. Elijah Harris with a dudette double right there after one out. Had some technical difficulties. Not sure what was happening. I had to try everything in my power. Almost had to call A.J. Fawson, the chief engineer, but I think we are back and ready to go. We got one out. Runner at second base. Now an 0-1 count. There we go, Dawson. Cody Meadows, and who else? We had several. Doreen Mutzi chimed in at 103, so I'm not sure if we had no sound the entire start or not. That pitch thrown to the backstop, and Harris will move down to third base. I will catch you up if you didn't understand what was happening. We still kept the video portion going. Dawson Sweetland did a good job of handling that while I was trying to recover our audio mixer. Denning now with an opportunity to drive in the Framework Athletics first run of the game. And swings and misses on a changeup, lands down in the dirt, throw down to first to finalize the out by Smelt to Harper. Now 2 outs. Brings Hudson Blank to the plate. Thank you again to Sandra Denning, Doreen Mutzi, Cody Meadows, and our own athletic director. He got me on the back line, texted me, said he's not getting any sound on his broadcast. So if you thought you had phone issues or laptop issues or computer issues, my bad. Again, I have no idea. It was working before we went on, as far as I know. Hudson Blank, the left fielder, the cleanup hitter with 2 outs and a runner at third. Devin Kreck gets the slider on the outside corner. You can hear the wind in the crowd microphone. Of course, you couldn't hear it before. One. That's a big breaking pitch right there. Looks like it's going to hit Hudson in the left hip, but doesn't. Ball 2 strikes. The sophomore from Marissa, Illinois. Reached out and touched that one. I think that should get out of play. It will just get over the fence, roll down to the maintenance shed. As Blank stays alive. Correct. Wearing out that breaking pitch. Blank hitting .308. Playing in his 34th game of the year. It's Vol State's 34th game as well. The 1-2 pitch, straight, and it ties up Blank as he goes down swinging. No runs in the inning, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We'll leave it right here, Dawson. I'll go ahead and catch people up in the top of the first inning, as we'll run through that. Ian McCord walked the first batter that he faced, Andrew Krupa. Caleb Siebers grounded out back to McCord on the play. Krupa moved down to second base. Ren Harper flew out to deep left center field. Noah Rice had to make a stab at it just a little bit over his head, close to the fence. I'm not sure if he got all the way to the warning track or not, but on the play, Krupa moved over to third, and then Landon Smelt grounded out to Revan Suggs, the shortstop, and made a nice throw over to Denning to get the final out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner was left aboard. This is a 9-inning contest, so we're here for a little bit. Yesterday, our Toyota Gallatin players of the game, game 1, there was no question who it was going to be. It was Nick Godsey. He had a complete game shutout, 7 innings, gave up only 3 hits, walked 1, did hit a batter. I think it hit his sleeve, Ren Harper's sleeve, as he hit it to first. 15 strikeouts for a career high for Nick Godsey, the freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana. And a 6-0 win for Vol State. In game 2, the Pioneers lost 8-4, but Elijah Harris, who did not collect a hit in game 1 and was the only batter to come to the plate for Vol State that did not get a hit. He has got 3 in game 2. He went 3 for 4, scored a run. He was the Toyota of Gallatin player of the game. Stay tuned after today. We'll have today's game. We'll have Toyota Gallatin player of the game and the Full Count Ministries verse of the game. Got a good crowd coming. Ground ball quickly is Tucker Smith to make a little hop there. Mike Gunn Jr. holding his right hamstring, and he has done something down there. Brad Swope, who is here in attendance, the athletic trainer here at Vol State, is going to hustle out there to first as Gunn is rolling around in the dirt. He is injured. I mean, he is not feeling good. I didn't see him have a problem while he was running. It's almost like when he stepped on the base that he had the issue. Let's see if I can go back and watch the replay of it. Tucker Smith. Yeah, it was right at the bag. He swung at the first pitch like he did yesterday in the first time. He was out by about a step, but he went down like somebody shot him, and looked like it was a little bit of a stutter step there at first base. So hopefully he's going to be okay. He may not continue in this game, but playing left field. Both coaches out there, and now a couple of players are going to go out, help him up, and carry him to the dugout. He played in yesterday's game 1, went 1 for 3. He had a base hit in his first at-bat. Was on the first pitch in the 3rd inning. Collected the first hit for Olney Central, but looks like he is done for today. Coach Handelsman and Coach Lambert now talking about who his replacement will be. In game 2 yesterday, the left fielder was Rivers Freckleton, who was their leadoff batter in game 2. So we'll find out who it is when they go out to the field. Again, I apologize for the no audio, but I do appreciate folks sending emails to let me know of that. I wasn't seeing it. First pitch to Brady mowed the DH, called strike on the outside corner. Brady played in game 1 yesterday. Had a day to forget. It was 0 for 3, and he got the hat trick, 3 strikeouts. Game time temperature, 68 degrees, brought to you by Accurate Mortgage. It's now gotten up to 70 as Bradley Pippin takes a bite out of that foul ball. Seems like every time Pip's back there, he's getting wore out by a foul ball. High today is supposed to be 72 degrees here in Middle Tennessee. Have had some clouds. A 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Pippin tags out Mode, and Mode's woes continue. That is the first strikeout for Ian McCord. Averages under a strikeout an inning, 21 strikeouts in 27 innings pitched, so the strikeout's not a huge part of his game. He needs to pound the zone, and he does right there with that slider to Caden Crawford. Crawford, a freshman from Louisville, Kentucky. Lines that one out to right field. Jaden Perez, diving catch to take extra bases away from Crawford. That's the second time Crawford's had that happen to him in the series. Put a star by that one for Jaden Perez in a 1-2-3 inning for for Vol State. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. Thank you for sticking with us.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Vol State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Vol State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Vol State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Tim Reese, Dawson Sweetland, and Nathan Stewart. As back here in the press box is Sean Douglas, our home plate umpire, letting us know there's a new left fielder in the ball game. That is Max Fort Wendell, who is in for Mike Gunn Jr. Shows Fort Wendell as a catcher in his position, but he's played right field and now he's playing left field from Tell City, Indiana. Mike Gunn Jr. went out injured, looked like a hamstring injury as he did that right there at first base, trying to beat out the ground out. Ground ball to Tucker Smith, who made a nice play on receiving the ground ball. Noah Rice to lead off, and he swings at the first pitch, goes the opposite way as they were shifting him over to the right, and he gets an opposite field single. He continues his hot hitting here in the series. Rice was 3 for 5 in yesterday's doubleheader, 1 for 3 in game 1 with an RBI, 2 for 2 in game 2 with a run scored, an RBI, a walk, sac fly, stolen base. He was trying to hit all of the statistical categories. Tucker Smith steps to the plate with nobody out and a runner on. His former high school teammate, his former teammate at Belmont, is a late call on a breaking pitch there. Tucker Smith is riding that struggle bus a little bit here lately as well. He had 4 strikeouts in yesterday's game, did pick up a double in 6 official plate appearances. Could not hold up a swing there, and he's down in the count 0-2. For a station camp baseball player, but he went to Merrill Hyde High School. Merrill Hyde does not have a baseball program, so he got his choice of programs in the Sumner County area, and he chose station camp. Noah Rice was there. They both went to Belmont. Now they're both here at Vol State. 0-2 pitch is outside. On deck, Jaden Perez, who made that sparkling play out in right field to end the top half of the second. Vol State trying to get on top for the 3rd straight game. Smith leaves that breaking pitch in the left-handed batter's box. Devin Kreck's 10th appearance of the year, 1-0 record, 17 innings pitched, giving up 3 home runs. The wind's blowing out of here. And Dawson Sweetland gave odds on home runs. He said, over under 2.5. I picked the over. That's on the outside corner. And Tucker Smith, I have to head back to the dugout and contemplate that strikeout. 3rd strikeout for Kreck. Also not a strikeout pitcher. Yesterday, Vol State pitching struck out Blue Knights 25 times out of the 42 outs. Jaden Perez stands in. Ball State struck out 20 times out of their 39 outs. Did not bat in the bottom of the 7th in game 1. Jade from Miami, Florida, redshirt freshman, been here 2 years. Chopper to the right side. Rice lets that one go behind him. The throw pulls Harper off the bag. Micah Austin's going to pick up an error. Perez reaches. And down to second goes Bradley Pippin will step to the plate. Might be a good yard card to use right here, honestly. Pippin's got a couple big flies. Comes in hitting .222. He's got 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Wind blowing out now a little bit toward right center field. If I saw 16 miles an hour. 21. 13 to 21 miles an hour. You see the U.S. flag flying at half staff. I guess my audio wasn't on when I mentioned that earlier, and that was due to the bus crash on Friday. A couple of middle schoolers. Inside pitch called strike. That would not going to be a pitch you're going to do much with. A couple of Kenwood Middle School students in Carroll County. I think they were on a field trip, and several people were injured. 2 lost their lives. So it's drilled into right center field. That's down and will hop to the fence. Rounding third is Rice, and here comes Perez right behind him. No throw and a Superman slide by Jaden Perez, a dudette double by Bradley Pippin. Get this party started, and Vol State, a couple of Framework Athletics first runs of the game. One of those runs is unearned. Jaden Perez, who reached on the error. But Noah Rice is earned. Second hit of the inning. And it brings up the 9-hole hitter, Revin Suggs. Rev coming back from an injury to his upper extremity. He had a hit and 3 trips to the plate in game 2 yesterday and swings at the first pitch. Pops this one up into foul territory, giving chase is Crawford. He will not be able to get to that one. Circling for that K there, weren't you, Dawson? I'm watching him press buttons over here, and he was circling. He said, okay, was that a run? That's the R button. No. What is that? Oh, okay, that's a strike. He's operating one-handed here, folks. He's got a sling in that left arm after having surgery. Suggs looks at a pitch outside. That's called a strike. And Rev is down in the count 0-2. No problem for Rev and Suggs. Strikeout looking yesterday on a pitch in the similar area. I bet he won't do it again. Wide open shortstop position for him if he just wants to drill one opposite field ground ball, kind of like a hit and run. Changeup misses outside. All State on the road on Tuesday down to Muscle Shoals, Alabama. 1-2, misses away, and it gets away. All right, wild pitch or pass ball, boys? Sweetland, a pitcher, says pass ball. Stewart. Now I got to break the tie. One that says wild pitch, one that says pass ball. I'm going to watch it here. I'm going to go wild pitch. Down to third goes Pippin. Couple of wild pitches by Kreck so far. Infield in with 1 out, and nearly the same pitch. This time, Landon smelt Gumby arms that one and able to haul it in. And a full count Ministries, full count. With Gabe Eddington, the leadoff batter, waiting patiently on deck. Infield drawn in the second inning. Chopper, fair ball. Nice play there by Harper as Suggs hoping that ball was going to kick to the right a little bit farther, but just right at the bag. And Suggs is retired. Yeah, the infield will move back with Gabe Eddington to the plate. He grounded out to second base, leading off the bottom of the first. Eddington 3 for 7 in yesterday's doubleheader, played in both. Actually even got on the mound. Ended up getting the loss in game 2. He was 2 for 4 in game 1, scored a run. 1 for 3 in game 2, including a double and an RBI and a run scored. Also drew a walk. Eddington hitting .295. 44 official plate appearances coming into today's game. He hits a ground ball to the left side. That's going to hop right over the glove of Caden Crawford into left field, and Bradley Pippin comes in. See how they score that up on the. May end up being a hit. No, they go E5. That's a 50-50 right there. I don't disagree with it. Have to get A.J. Fawson up here to the press box this next week. Chief engineer here at Vol State. Squaring around the bunt, Elijah Harris pulls it back on the breaking pitch. But are you hearing the noise that's making when it? Okay, so I'm hearing it in my headset. There's clearly something wrong with our OBS system that's going on, so I think it just needs a refresh. Breaking pitch outside. Who's operating the Toyota Gallatin scoreboard? Missed the first pitch. We know it's not Brady Davis, right? Dawson and I were up here when Brady Davis came and got the scoreboard machine. You going to operate that? He said, no, I can't focus long enough on that. Brady's got to be moving. He can't be sitting down for long. 3 balls, no strikes. Harris had a double into left field. Dropped what looked like it was going to be a single, but he was hustling out of the box. 3-0 pitch catches the plate at the letters. And he hustled that one into a double. Mike Gunn Jr. A little late getting to it, and his throw not in time to get Harris. Elijah came in hitting .291, throw over to first. You were already on it. You're cheating, Dawson. Did you? I see you're there. Did you start there? You went there? Okay. All right. He's got the computer turned where I can't see it right away. Trying to give the people the best production. 3-1 pitch. A hittable pitch right there, and a full count Ministries full count. From Cynthiana, Kentucky. Elijah Harris, he's a sophomore. Eddington on first base. He'll be on the move with the pitch. Harper playing behind him. There's strike 3. Elijah Harris has looked at 3 straight pitches out there on that outside corner. Sean Douglas said, not so fast down to first base. It's the 4th strikeout of the game for Crack, but Ball State takes the lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. That's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
Toyota Gallatin, located right across the street from the baseball entrance of Ball State. They're closed today. You can go see them tomorrow. Say hey to Jake Thompson, that famous Facebook actor. He's the general sales manager over there. Or go see my salesman, Wayne Hobdy, who just sold me my second vehicle from Toyota of Gallatin. If you need service, go talk to Emily Smith. You can call her at 615-230-9000. Tell Emily you want the Tim Reese special. She'll give it to you with a big smile on her face. Aiden Capone, Micah Austin, and Andrew Krupa due up here in the third to face Ian McCord. Slider misses low and outside as Capone was pulling around the bat as though he was going to bunt. He was just tricking. Hudson Blank in left, Noah Rice in center. Jaden Perez already made a sparkling catch. Diving catch out there in right field. Tucker Smith at third. Revan Suggs at short. Elijah Harris at second. Easton Dennings at first. Bradley Pippin behind the plate, catching that slider from Ian McCord that was called a ball. Not sure where that missed, but sharp break there on the freshman's slider. 3-1. We'll have a full count. Ministries full count. Another verse coming out of the book of Isaiah. A major prophet. Count Ministries full counts down low. Second walk of the game by McCord. He walked Krupa to lead off the game. Now brings up the number 9 hitter, Micah Austin. Austin might be asked to bunt here. They've attempted, or at least squared around a lot during this series. Throw over to first. And Capone might have been picked with a little better throw. Cord with a quick move there. Another throw over. College baseball, you can throw to a base as many times as you want. It's different than Major League Baseball, if you're familiar with that. You can only throw to a base 3 times with 1 runner at a time. And there's another throw. They've got him. The second pickoff in the series. Capone is picked. Out number 1. I believe it was Mike Gunn Jr. yesterday who got picked. Squaring around the bunt, fouling it off is Austin. It was Mike Gunn Jr. in the third. Just like here, he led off with a single, but was promptly picked off by Godsey. 0-1, not bunting, pitches high. Ian spells his name, or his parents did, differently than another bunt, foul. Ian McCord's first name is spelled E-A-N. Ian Hall, who got the start game 1 yesterday for Olney Central, his parents spelled his Ian I-A-N. And either one is fine. There's no laws against that here in this free country we live in. Ball 2 strikes. This is outside. Land of the free and the home of the brave. Or as the Atlanta folks say, home of the Braves. Fouled over the press box. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Olney Central will take on, I think it's John A. Logan. They do. At home, 3 p.m. On Friday, a doubleheader at Olney Central. This ball called strike 3. Looked a hair low, but it's a backward K in the second strikeout for McCord. Pippin came out of there fired up, though, so he was thinking it was close enough to call. Now Krupa, K-R-U-P-A, stands in. He walked but was stranded at third in the first. I'm going to guess he's about 6'2", 6'3". He's pretty tall player. They don't have height and weight on their roster. That's fouled off his foot. Looked to me, but he's not running. Easton Denning is going to complete the play, and now both umpires are looking at each other. Darren Clark says he's out. Sean Douglas has not made a move. Krupa hasn't come out of the batter's box. So that is a 3-1. Is that right? Is that what happened? Was that McCord? That was McCord at first. Okay. Everybody's looking at each other. But it's a 3 up, 3 down in the top of the third. We're heading to the home half of the third.
Welcome to the Vol State Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds to trachs, IVs. You can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins. We have a mom mannequin. We also have other models to where students can start IVs. They can put tubes and drains in. They can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
We are back here in Gallatin, Tennessee. Game 3 of the series with Olney Central, the Blue Knights. Ball State sending 3, 4, and 5 to the plate to face Devin Kreck. K-R-E-K-E. Again, that E not enunciated at the end, but it's there for class. That's aristocracy there. Street I live on has an E at the end. It's not pronounced. Pointy. That's people who don't know. Easton Denning leading off, a good candidate for a yard card. He's not on that swing. Harper tried to catch that with his feet in fair territory and pull that one back in with the big first baseman's bit. Darren Clark said, I've seen that before. He's the base umpire and says that's not going to work here. Denning struck out swinging in the first. He's riding a strikeout streak. Couple in yesterday's game as that one hops out of the glove of Landon Smelt. He's nonplussed about it. Big Jack Rice getting an appearance. Retrieving that baseball. Rice. Jack Ellis, not Rice. You can correct me. Jack Rice is his long-lost cousin. Jack Less in the Jack Lester, Jack Rice, Jack Ellis clan. That's him talking too. You can hear him. I love hearing Ellis, man. He is a chatty patty. Three ball, one strike count to Denning. On the outside corner at the knees, tough pitch to hit right there. If he was going to go hacking, he did not. And he's going to look at a full count, Ministries, full count. Jack Ellis from Campbellsville, Kentucky. Freshman. Denning gets one off the end of the bat, and that's going to drop right in front of the right fielder, Andrew Krupa, for a leadoff single. Second straight inning Ball State's had a leadoff single. Easton now 2 hits on the weekend. Hudson Blank steps to the plate. Hudson can get a hit whenever he wants to. Sometimes he just doesn't want to. That's a joke. 6'2", 185-pound sophomore. Played his high school baseball at Merritt Island in Florida last couple of years. There, been in Ball State now 2 years. Right down the can, he takes the first strike. Parents Joshua and Marissa Blank, very generous people up there in Illinois. Marissa, Illinois. He's got a sister, Isabella. Big Ed and Rhoda also might be listening in on the Vol State Sports Network in Illinois. 0-1. How nice stop by Smelt, the Canadian. Peterborough, Ontario. Wonder if he grew up playing some hockey. Hey? Probably. Boy, the Preds got drilled yesterday 4-1, I think. The Nashville Predators. On deck, Noah Rice, not Noah Ellis. Wind still blowing out the center. Kreck has worked around some wild throws to the plate. Giving up 4 hits, 3 runs, only one of those is earned. Struck out 4 batters. That ball's hit well to left field. Hudson Blank's going to watch that one sail out of here onto the parking lot. That's 1. Hudson Blank picks up his 4th home run of the year. That's a no-doubter. RBI's 26 and 27 as he drives in his buddy Easton Denning. Ball State leads 5-0. Who's after that baseball? There's somebody out there in a big SUV or a pickup truck that's going to head out there after it. Noah Rice now waiting for Smelt and Kreck to have a little conversation out there, and home plate umpire is duly noting that. I figure out who that is. Out there in that, looks like a Toyota Sequoia. Time is called as Coach Handelsman will come out of the dugout. And this might mean, and he points down to the bullpen, so it will mean there's a pitching change for the Blue Knights. We'll take a break and tell you about the new pitcher when we return on the Vol State Sports Network. pitcher on for the Blue Knights. I keep on wanting to call them the Black Knights. I don't know why, but the Blue Knights of Olney Central. Will Lawson on for his 8th appearance of the year, 5.02 ERA, is playing one of my favorite Alan Jackson songs. Here, old Stewie getting it done on the music. 14 in the third innings, giving up 21 hits, 12 runs, 8 earned, walked 7, struck out 13, and his first batter he'll face is Noah Rice, a left-handed hitting center fielder who singled to the left side his first plate appearance. Devin Kreck goes 2+ innings, faces 13 batters, gives up 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 of those are earned. Did not walk a batter, struck out 4. And currently the pitcher of record for Olney. 3 in the second for Vol State, 2 in the first, or in the third. With a 5-0 lead now, and the last 2, a 2-run, no doubt home run out to the left field parking lot by Hudson Blank, his 4th of the year. RBI is 26 and 27. There's a Chick-fil-A at Gallatin. Foul ball over toward the Alumni brick patio. Hopefully, if you're here in attendance, you brought some sunscreen or windscreen. 1-2 pitch, misses down. Noah now 4 for 6 in the series. It's a slow roller to first. Harper just beats him to the bag. Route number 1. That was a last-second decision to swing at that pitch. Tucker Smith coming to the plate. Nobody on, 1 out. 2 runs already in. Gonna find out who sings that song right there, Stu. There you go. And Chandler Moore with Elevation Worship. Sounds like Elevation Worship. They have some great music. Golly. As I've said before on the broadcast, when you're struggling at the plate, seems like every at-bat you get to 0-2. Lawson does not look like he's going to light up a radar gun. He just saw one come right back at him as Tucker Smith stayed right on that one and lined it up the middle for a 1-out knock. JP coming to the plate. Jaden Perez. Jaden played in 2 games a year ago. That was in the first half of the season. Had 3 at-bats. Couple of RBIs, including a double, went 1 for 3. Then he ended up redshirting. Takes a big cut at a breaking pitch, comes up empty. 5'11", 200-pound outfielder from Western High School, as time's called. Apparently he did not like the feel of that pitch. Son of Roger Perez and Jessica Perez Godoy, big brother to Jenna and Jesse. Abuelo y Abuela in Miami, Florida, as well as Nanny. Jaden reached on an error by the second baseman his first time up. Fouls that one off the screen. Couple of RBIs. Trying to get untracked. With Braden Baker out of the lineup right now, he's got an opportunity to get some at-bats. It's a fastball that misses outside. Not close enough for Perez to offer. 1-2 coming from Lawson. That's going to catch that outside corner on a whisper. First strikeout for Lawson. That's in the category of too close to take with 2 strikes. Now Bradley Pippin, who apparently was thinking there's a possibility of a double play ball because he kept his shin guards on with 1 out. That's negative thinking, Bradley. You got to be thinking positive. In the dirt and reading that dirt ball, Tucker Smith will head on down to second on the wild pitch. Third wild pitch thrown by Olney Central pitcher. Kreck had a couple. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Pippin drove a double into right center field, and he's not going to knock in a run in this at-bat. He's going to get hit by a pitch. He was all about getting on base there. He didn't move from that inside pitch. And Revan Suggs getting an opportunity here with 2 outs and 2 on. Grounded out right on the first base line in the 2nd inning. Open stance and again facing a left-hander. Lawson height challenged out there, throw a little bit high, and he had to get up on his tippy toes to get that throw back from Smelt. Pitch in the dirt, count goes 2 balls and no strikes. Saw Revan Suggs' dad here, Ben. Mother is Lori. She's usually here. I'm not sure if I don't know if she was here yesterday or not. Granddaddy and Mama in Greenbrier, as well as Daddy Tom and Mimi. Suggs now looking at a 3-ball, no strike count. Usually pretty aggressive on a pitch in the zone early in the count. He's got a brother who plays baseball at Maryville College. That's Titus. He's got 2 sisters, Lydia and Evelyn. And he's drawn a 4-pitch walk. Base is now loaded for Gabe Eddington. Leadoff batter. He's the DH. Eddington, 5'9", 160-pound two-way player. Transfer from Austin Peay State University. The Governors. Michael and Jennifer are his parents. He's the brother of Holly and Dylan. G. Paul and Nanny down in High Point, North Carolina. Eddington also typically aggressive early in the count on a good pitch. Got tied up on that or decided not to swing at the first pitch. Takes it for a called strike. One out to right field, well struck. Back goes Krupa. That's going to hit off the fence. 1 run, 2 runs. Here comes the 3rd run. A bases clearing. Dude, that double by Gabe Eddington, who nearly hit a grand slam with that shot opposite field. Smith comes in after his single up the middle. Bradley Pippin, who was hit by a pitch, came in for the party, as did Revan Suggs, and Ball State leads 8-0. Elijah Harris, the 9th batter to come to the plate here in the 3rd inning. Stands in as that hit right there apparently is sending some folks to the house. Couple just got up from right behind the home plate, packing their bags, and they gone. Harris 1 for 2. He takes a healthy hack, just foul tips it into the catcher's mitt. Eddington now 1 for 3. Three doubles, a home run. Vol State hitters. 8 runs, 7 hits. 4 hits in the inning off of 2 different pitchers. Oh, it's down the first base line, but it goes foul. Home plate umpire had to make that call as base umpire is in the middle of the field. 2-man crew in junior college baseball. Get to the conference tournament, and typically I think there's 3. 2 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. Chopper to the right side. Harris is hustling, and there's no chance they're going to get Elijah. A nice attempt there by Harper and Lawson, but that's going to be an infield single. You better put it up on that board as a hit. It hadn't gone up there yet. I'll argue it. I'm going to go ahead and put it down in pen. There, the H finally goes up. They were waiting to see what Coach McGuire had to say about that probably. Easton Denning's going to bat for the second time here in the 3rd. You know, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go. You do. Well, we both can do it. I didn't hear you. I'm going yard card. Stewart's going yard card. Off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. You know, I'm going to pull back. I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to let you have it. Denning 1 for 2, singled into right field. Smelt had trouble finding that, but Harris thought about heading down to second base. No reason to, honestly. Harris will score from first, probably on an extra base hit by Denning anyway. And Denning collects a lot of extra base hits. That's a called strike. Comes in as the team leader in doubles with 9. The team leader in home runs with 8. He has 18 of his now 29 hits are extra bases. That's another base hit and another RBI. Harris not going to stop at second. The throw is high and or offline. That's a strong throw there by Krupa, but it was the outfield side of third base. RBI single as Eddington comes in to score. So Stewart loses his yard card, but productive at-bat by Easton Denning, who's now 2 for 3. And another mound visit. Typically means a new pitcher. We'll wait for Coach Handelsman to see if he makes the call, and he does. So we'll take a break. Be right back. Blue Knights here. Second one in the inning. Third pitcher. Pitch in the third is Ty Rika. On for his 6th appearance. He's got 7 innings. We went up 4 hits, 2 runs, walked 11, struck out 7. He's got a 2.57 ERA, and he's asked to get the final out of the 3rd inning. This is the 11th batter. It's Hudson Blank, who hit a 2-run home run that ended the afternoon of Devin Kreck. He's got 3 on. Could Hudson? I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go. Hudson Blank. I'm going to use my yard card right here on Huddy. He's hit 2 home runs in a game already. Did that at Cleveland State last weekend. He went oppo taco there both times, though. He went right center field. Maybe one of them directly to right. Couldn't really see it that well on the video. He hit his 4th home run in this inning. Ooh, a changeup. That was screaming. Hit me on the way in. Looked like. Hudson 1 for 2 in this game. Don't do me wrong here, Huddy. Just got a piece of that pitch. Great pitch there by Rika. That thing tailed away from Blank. Six hits in the inning. Easton Denning's got 2 of them. Chopper foul. Past the third base dugout. Aiden Bird out of the bullpen. He has that baby roll right to him. Freshman out of, he's conflicted. Out of Louisiana or Texas. Or is it Killeen, Texas, Fort Hood. Popped up. That'll get out of play. That's a Chick-fil-A of Gallatin. Foul ball. Don't try to go to Chick-fil-A today, folks. It's closed. If you want any Chick-fil-A, you should have got it yesterday. Put it in the refrigerator. Heated it up today. Dr. T brought us some Chick-fil-A yesterday. A couple sandwiches for the boys, and she knows I'm a strip man. Blank hanging tight. 4-pack, or pack of 4 strips is Nathan Stewart over here needing some WD-40 on a chair he's sitting in. He's just doing it to aggravate Dawson Sweetland, though. Sweetland's an even-keeled young man, though. 1-2 pitch, runners at first and third, misses low and away. Smelt a nice job of keeping that one from the backstop. Max Fort Wendell in left field. He is playing deep left. Pulled around to the line. Chopper over to third base, leaping. Crawford goes to second base. Good play by Crawford because he was not going to get Blank at first. So Blank rounds into a fielder's choice. 5-4 to end the inning. Ball State puts 6 on the board to take the lead 9-0.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
On second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
Go to the goal. There you go, buddy. Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wow.
All-State with a 9-0 lead as Ian McCord back out on the mound. He had a long wait during that half inning, had to go through 2 pitching changes and 11 batters coming to the plate. Ball State scored 6 on 6 hits, no errors, left 2 runners on base. Will Lawson, his line is finished. He goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 4 hits, 4 runs. They were earned, walked 1, struck out 1, and plunked a batter in his 8 that he faced. Devin Kreck, 2+ innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, struck out 4. He faced 13 batters. Cord facing 2, 3, and 4 here in the top of the 4th. Delivers a pitch to the backstop. Just to keep everybody on their toes, there's Jack Ellis. Don't call me Jack Rice. The Campbellsville, Kentucky native. The Campbellsville Tigers, they are. Look at Dawson. I'm telling you, you have a ton of useless sports knowledge. Are you a big Trivial Pursuit guy, or a trivia guy? Sports? Dawson Sweetland, you look at him, you think he's not that darn smart. Especially you see he's a left-handed pitcher, but fouled off at the plate. But he's, you got some brain capacity up there, don't you? You do pretty good in school too? Huh? Huh? Are you a 2 or above, 2.0? Hey, don't go crazy now. You don't want to put too much effort into one subject or another. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Siebers, who grounded out to the pitcher. That fastball is high. McCord tried to step on one there and landed a little bit up. Full count Ministries, full count. Grounded foul. Chopped over there for Aiden Bird to get another opportunity. Some new pelotas to our home plate umpire. A stats and education major, Dawson Sweetland is. Never heard of that major. It's a double major. Strike 3 on the breaking pitch, headed right to Siebers' hip. And that is the 3rd strikeout of the ball game for McCord. Now Ren Harper, who flew out to deep left center field, out there by the Jersey Mike's sign in left center field, close to the Dudek Communications sign, which is just to the left of the Framework Athletics sign. Dawson Sweetland, let's get to know Dawson a little bit more. 6'1", 175 pound, red shirt freshman. You're going to be red shirting and medical red shirting, and you still got 4 years of playing. From Alcoa, Tennessee. If you're from Tennessee, you're a high school sports fan, you know that Alcoa is pretty good in one sport. Are they pretty good in multiple sports, or is it just primarily that one? Oh, really? Basketball is a big sport for you, too. Well, they've won like 75 straight high school football championships. I know that ever since I've been here in 1997. I think they won every year. And was that AA? 4A. Well, we're at a full count Ministries, full count to Ren Harper. Terre Haute, Indiana, and that is a solid base hit in the left field. That's the first hit of the ball game for Olney Central. Harper now has a hit in all 3 games, I believe. He does. 1 for 2 in game 1. Yesterday, the doubleheader, 1 for 3 in game 2. Now he's 1 for 2 here in the rubber game of the match. Don't know why they call it the rubber game. If only there was a way we could find out. Landon Smelt, the catcher, grounded out to short. He's going to have to wait for the throw back. And a pitch to come to the plate. Only Central's been picked off twice in the series. Cord's done it once today. His fastball misses outside. Austin Sweetland from Alcoa High School. He played football and baseball over there. His dad is the offensive coordinator. Throw over to first. Darren Clark says he's safe. Tag and the ball arrived at the same time. Harper apparently got his hand down on the base. Another throw over. How many errors do we have from the mound this year? A bunch. They're not all on pickoff attempts. Some of them on, pretty sure McCord's got at least one. And he's going to try it again. I say with a 9-run lead, Ian, throw the ball to the plate. Maybe we can get a double play. Just my suggestion. Your dad's still the OC, the offensive coordinator there, Alcoa? What does he do with all those medals he wears around his neck? I mean, they're all just downstairs. He doesn't wear them around along with his humility award. David and Emily Sweetland. Got a sister, Ella. Is she older or younger? Oh, she's just a baby. She's just a sophomore in high school. Big Daddy and Grandma in Friendsville, Tennessee. Paul and Grams there in Maryville, Tennessee. 2-0 pitch. That ball's hit well to right field. Hudson Blank turns and watches that one hit a tree out in over the fence in right field. Landon Smelt picks up a home run. That's his first of the year. Max Fort Wendell should be up, number 11, after the 2-run home run. First runs of the and the Vol State lead down to 7. Get his first at bat. Now McCord 2-0 to Fort Wendell as Bradley Pippin will pull a veteran move, as Trevor Mutzi will also come out, the pitching coach. Try to settle McCord down after giving up opposite field single to Harper and a 2-run home run to Smelt. Fort Wendell started game 1 yesterday. Went 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Did not play in game 3, but he's on for the injured Mike Gunn, who appeared to injure his hamstring, trying to beat out a ground ball in the infield, leading off the second. Hopefully he's okay. As a lefty is getting loose, Owen Boswell down in the Ball State bullpen. Fouled off and out of play. Fort Wendell, Tell City, Indiana. Backs away from that inside pitch. Count goes 3-1. One of yesterday's starting pitchers, Talon Jennings, also from Tell City, Indiana. They went to high school together. All 4. Apparently that pitch was inside. And 3 straight have reached after the leadoff strikeout by Siebers. Now 3 walks for McCord. Trying to stay in the game long enough to get credit for the victory. Going to go 5 innings in a 9-inning game. Swing and a miss by Mode, who's Been to the plate 4 times for Olney Central, and he struck out all 4 times. He went 0 for 3 in game 1 yesterday and has struck out in his only appearance in this game. Nice block there by Bradley Pippin, the former Riverdale Warrior. Central Magnet take on Riverdale during the spring baseball season there, Mr. Nathan Stewart. Swing and a miss. No. Are they they're obviously one of the big teams. Central Magnet, a little small school in Murfreesboro, 3A. Nathan Stewart, 5'8", 170-pound right-handed pitcher. 180. Whoa, let's change that. Been eating a few Chick-fil-A biscuits. You're watching your intake, though. You're a big health nut, aren't you? Hey, exercise science is your major. No? Scratch that off. Business and marketing. That ball's well struck out to left field. I believe Mode has just hit a 2-run home run. It's 2 2-run home runs. Brady Mode. So the over-under has been met. The over has been met. That's the 5th home run of the year for Mode. And that will end the afternoon for Ian McCord. He had a no-hitter going through 3 1/3. Then a single by Harper, a home run by Smelt, walk, and another home run. We'll have Ian McCord exiting right. We'll take a break and tell you about the new pitcher on the Summit Concrete call to the bullpen. Summit Concrete call to the bullpen for the Pioneers. Owen Boswell enters 5'10", 200 pounds. But he's lost some weight. He's a sophomore, transfer from Bethel University down in West Tennessee. Mumford, Tennessee is his hometown. Went to Mumford High School. He's a math and science major, or at least he was when I talked to him about the bios. He could be like Nathan Stewart, who's changing to business marketing. Boswell, the son of Stephen and Jennifer Boswell, brother to Colton, Michaela, and Connor. He's got grandparents in Atoka, Tennessee. He calls them Pawpaw and Nana. And he has a grandpa and a Mimi in Paris, Tennessee. He will face Caden Crawford with nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 4 runs in for Olney Central. 2 2-run home runs, one by Landon Smelt, one by Brady Mode, who came out of his 4-strikeout funk in a big way. He hit his 5th home run of the year. That was the last batter that Ian McCord saw. McCord goes 3 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs. They were earned, walked 3, struck out 3, faced 15 batters, and he will not figure in the decision of today's contest. Crawford, the number 7 hole hitter, sees a pitch spiked as Boswell looked like he tried to put a little something extra on that delivery. Caden with a K, Crawford with a C. Swing and a miss on a big overhand breaking pitch. Strike 3 called right on the inside corner. And that's a strikeout for Owen Boswell. 2 outs. Aiden Capone walked, but was promptly picked off in the 3rd inning. Should have breaking pitch down at his feet. This is Boswell's 8th appearance of the year. It's his 3rd in relief. At a 4.87 ERA, 1-0 record. 20 in the 3rd innings, giving up 16 hits, 14 runs, 11 of those were earned. Walked 25, struck out 23. 25 under that BB column is what Owen Boswell wants to work on. Make him hit it. Giving up 3 long balls and has only plunked a batter. Does not want to give up free base runners. That breaking pitch in there for a called strike. At 2 appearances a year ago with the Bethel Wildcats, I believe they are. You got that one, Dawson? They are the Wildcats. That's a check swing ground ball back to Boswell. Bobbles his throw after he picks it up barehanded is in time to get Capone. So a 1-3. A little bit of sweat on that one. 4 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're headed to the home half of the 4th.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Vol State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Vol State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Vol State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Who's the director for today's broadcast, and Nathan Stewart, who's the public address announcer, and he's also spinning the discs up here in DJ land with the professional broadcast voice on that microphone. Noah Rice 1 for 2 in today's contest. Nathan Stewart to complete his bio, the son of Jonathan and Kelly Stewart. He is the brother of Ethan, Savannah, Samantha, and Sophia. That is a table full at Easter. His grandparents in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, he calls them Gran and Honey. Not Graham, Gran. That's his grandpa. It's not his granny. That's his grandpa. Gran and Honey. That's pretty good. Not as good as Tootsie and Pops, Brody Melton's grandparents down in Tullahoma. I do like Honey though. That's my wife's grandma name is ZZ. I'm just grandpa. My oldest grandson playing in a 8U travel team baseball tournament today. in, where are they, Tupelo, Mississippi? He lives in Columbus, Caledonia, Mississippi. His Rice has a 3-ball, no strike count. No, they're in Oxford. They're in Oxford, Mississippi today. They won their 2 games yesterday, 18-1 and 9-5. Little Reese got him a triple. I don't know how many at-bats he had. As Ty Rika walks the second batter he faces. Tucker Smith had a single in the 6-run third. Easton Denning with a couple of hits, RBI, and a run scored in that inning. Hudson Blank, a 2-run homer as he is squaring around the bunt. He's going to lay it right down and smelt out. He's going to throw Smith out. That's a sacrifice bunt. I wonder if Tucker Smith did that on his own. I'm guessing that's a bunt for a hit, but he still gets a sacrifice. On the score sheet, down to second goes Rice, but I'd be surprised if Jim McGuire gave him a sign to bunt. Now Jaden Perez steps in. He's 0 for 2. Bats here with a runner in scoring position. Struck out looking his last time. He is not loving the lefty-on-lefty matchup, of course. This is where you earn your stripes, though. Play every day. Stay right on it. Doesn't matter if it's coming from a left-hander or a right-hander. It's still got to come across that plate or close to it. On deck, Bradley Pippin. Ball got out of the visitors' bullpen down there. That's embarrassing when that happens. Everybody wants to duck and get out of the way as the ball's thrown back. 2 balls and a strike. Rika finding a little trouble here to get the ball over the plate. Perez sees another one sail high and away, and sometimes even left-handed pitchers have trouble throwing to left-handed batters. It's a vision thing. Chopper to the right side. Perez. A dive to first base. Harper just gets his foot on the base. It's a 3 unassisted. Rice moves over to third, but there's 2 outs. Leadoff walk by Noah Rice. He was sacrificed over by Smith. And a chopper moves Rice to third. Perez now 0 for 3 as Cole Lambert, pitching coach, comes out and has a conversation with Rika. There is a right-hander warming in Olney Central's bullpen. Rika is the 3rd pitcher of the day for the Blue Knights. Devin Kreck got the start, went 2+ innings, gave up 5 hits, 5 runs. Only 3 of those was earned. We get another one that came out. That's the 2nd ball. They might want to put somebody else up there in the bullpen. That's not going to work for us. Will Lawson came in. He got 2 outs in the 3rd inning. Gave up 4 hits, 4 runs. And ball 1 to Pippin, high and away. So a failed mound visit. Pippin doubled and scored in the 2nd, also drove in 2 runs with a double. Was hit by a pitch in the 3rd and also scored. That breaking pitch comes in over the plate. for a called strike. Pippen been on both times he stood in the right-handed batter's box. .5'10", 180 pounds, from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. That's where Nathan Stewart's from. But there their paths divide. Pippen went to Riverdale High School. Went to MTSU to start as that pitch called a strike. Pippen also a marketing major, so maybe Bradley and Nathan are in the same class from time to time. Son of Larry and Ginger Pippen, brother to Ada. He's got a pawpaw and a mama in Lake Wells, Florida. Pop and Grandma, Missouri. He reaches out and pokes one in the right field. That is going to get down in front of Krupa, the right fielder, as he throws the ball to the plate as though there was going to be a play on Noah Rice. RBI single for Pippen, hits 3. And the score is the affirmative in police jargon, 10-4. Looked like Krupa might have had a chance to come in and attempt a diving play, but he did not. And the 2-out single by Pippen plates Rice. Noah's now scored twice. Revin Suggs looking for his first hit of the ball game, and he gets hit. That's not the hit he was looking for. A little lefty on lefty matchup again, and Suggs now been on base twice. He was walked and scored in the third. Here he gets hit by a pitch with 2 outs. That's the second Pioneer to be hit by a pitch. Pippen also hit. Top of the order, Gabe Eddington. Should have pitched at the knees for a called strike. He's 1 for 3. He doubled in the third inning. One down low. I did not record his. He had 3. He had a bases clearing double, didn't he? Off the wall, nearly left the yard. If anybody had a yard card to play, just Dawson Sweetland and everybody else out there in YouTube land. Unless you played it, you might have already played it. If you did, no cheating. 1-2 pitch. Change up misses outside. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on. Spoiled that. Pitch that might have been close. Hoping to get a little bit better pitch to swing at. Two pitch, misses outside. We'll have a full count. Ministries full count. The merry-go-round will begin. Pippen will be off from second. Suggs should be off from first. So a shot in the gap should score 2. And there's going to be a throwback to second base. Caleb Slaughter is checked in on the back line. No text, good to hear that he's listening in. Former Vol State player and coach. Full count pitch, swing and a miss. No, swing and a foul ball. Just got a piece of that, didn't even hear it off the bat. And the runners will return. Officer Mike here at Vol State said that he moved his police truck just in time before that home run out there in the left field. Good job. Count pitch is high and bases are loaded. Second walk of the inning will bring up Elijah Harris, who's 2 for 3. Looking to pick up his first RBIs of the game. It's an upbeat song. Probably dance to it. Civil engineering major. He's one of those smart guys. Vincent and Rebecca Harris, his parents. Mamaw, Grandpa and Grandma all in Cynthiana as he looks at a high pitch. Tyreka is struggling, and that's going to end it. One pitch into the Elijah Harris at bat, and we're going to see the young man who's tossed a few of them out of the bullpen come in. We'll take a quick break, be back to tell you about the right-hander when we return. New pitcher on for Olney Central, number 42, Caden Miller from Altamont, Illinois. He's a sophomore. This is his 4th appearance of the year, 3 1/3 innings. 3 hits, 3 runs. They were earned, walked 2. He's coming into a bases loaded, 2-out situation, a 1 ball, no strike count to the number 2 hole hitter for Vol State. That's Elijah Harris, who's already 2 for 3 on the day. Inning started with a walk to Noah Rice, sacrificed over to second base by Tucker Smith. Jaden Perez grounded out, then a single, a hit batter, and a walk. First pitch delivered by Miller's in there for a called strike. Bradley Pippins at third, Revin Suggs at second, Gabe Eddington down at first base. Getting some information from Gabe Jennings. A couple of Gabes down there. Gabe Jennings, first-year volunteer assistant coach for Jim McGuire, came from a place that Jim McGuire's been at a lot. MTSU, was there for 26 years. Good take by Harris right there, and a pitch that moved outside. 3 balls and a strike with Easton Denning on deck. One run in, 3 on base. Big hit right here. Swing and a miss by Harris, and we have a full count. Ministries full count. Elijah's .291 batting average has increased. He's got a couple of home runs, 7 RBIs. Pops this one up and out of play. A Chick-fil-A of Gallatin. Foul ball, thanks to folks down the road at Chick-fil-A Gallatin for their support of Vol State athletics. Also like to thank High Point Health Sumner with Ascension St. Thomas. They're the healthcare provider for Vol State Athletics. Full count pitch, runners take off, and that's a ball for Harris. Gets the RBI on the walk. Pippin comes in to score the second run of the inning. Vol State now leads 11-4. Oh, did it throw it in the wrong? Yep. With bases loaded on that, I don't know. It's a glitch in that scoreboard there. Easton Denning at the plate. Looks at ball one. Sweetland, you got a bomb card? You're using it? Yard card for Dawson Sweetland. Easton hit a home run in yesterday's game one. That was his 8th of the year. Denning hitting .272 coming into today's action. He's 2 for 3. Saw Terry here yesterday, his dad and a couple of siblings of Easton from McMinnville, Tennessee. That ball's hit high and deep, and there it is, Dawson Sweetland. A grand slam home run that leaves the site. Dawson got Terry, you missed it. Maybe Sierra's here, his mother. Siblings Ruby, Willa, and Lawson. Pappy and Nani in McMinnville, Tennessee. Papa and Gran in McMinnville. Stacy and Gigi in Dunlap. Hopefully everybody watched or will go back and watch the grand slam home run, the 9th of the year. Home run by Easton Denning. And that was a no-doubter. Each team now with 2 home runs apiece. Blank, who has his 4th of the year in the 3rd, stands in. The bases are cleared. Old school right here, Hudson Blank would be wearing a pitch. Back when I was playing, you stood there and did what Hudson did or what Easton just did. You just didn't do that 40 years ago. You didn't watch it. You put the bat back and you just started running. It's a different day. I'm not saying it's not right. I'm not indicting either one of them. I'm just telling you how it used to be. You have a guy wear one, get one in the ear hole or get one right in the middle of the back. 3-0 pitch in there for a called strike. 2 outs, 6 more runs in. Vol State did not score in the first. Scored 3 in the second, 6 in the third, and 6 in the fourth. Lead 15-4. Wind picking up out there in center field. That is strike 2. Hudson turning around to flip the bat. It's time to hit right here, Hudson. He's 1 for 3. Struck out in the first, 2-run home run in the third, and ended that 3rd inning on a fielder's choice, batted twice. Full count Ministries, full count. That's smoke to the third baseman. Sliding catch by Caden Crawford, and he throws across the diamond. Exit velo pretty high on that one, but a nice play by the third baseman to end the inning for Olney Central. 9 come to the plate. 6 cross it meaningfully, all earned on just 2 hits in the inning. A lot of help from Olney Central pitching. No errors, nobody left on base. We're through 4, scheduled for 9. It's 15-4.
Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Vol State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit ballstate.edu to learn more. The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit ballstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses.
And we are back. Ball State leads 15-4. Owen Boswell back out for the 5th inning, and this is the big inning for pitchers who want to get wins. You got to pitch in the 5th inning, and your team needs to be leading. What happened here? What? He didn't finish the inning. He was thinking about really needing to go to the bathroom drinking that. Dawson Sweetland had to take a break. He figures he's working at a state institution, and he figures he deserves a 10-minute break every hour. Micah Austin leading off as Owen Boswell parachutes a breaking pitch in there for a called strike. Austin struck out looking in the 3rd. Fastball, that's fouled off to the right. Count 0-2. Ian McCord started the game. Ran into trouble in the 4th inning. Gave up a single, a 2-run home run, a walk, and another 2-run home run. That ended his outing, 3 1/3 innings. 3 hits, 4 runs. But you got to be pitching in the 5th inning, either as a starter. That is lofted out to left field. Blank loses his lid, but makes the catch for out number 1. It is still windy. It appears as though it's picked up. And that U.S. flag at half-staff today through sundown Tuesday is blowing straight out to the Gap building in center field. Top of the lineup, breaking pitch on the outside corner to Andrew Krupa, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. I hear there's some NCAA Division I basketball going on, but I think it's only one team that's playing. That's what it appears. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. 3 pitches in Boswell dispatches of the leadoff batter Krupa. His 2nd strikeout. 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th. In a 9-inning game, you have to go 7, I believe, for the mercy rule. Caleb Siebers. He swings, and that's well hit out to left field. Siebers has just left the yard. Heads up out there in the Sequoia. Does not quite get to the parking lot, but that's the 3rd home run of the game by Olney Central. Let's see how many Mr. Siebers has now on the year. That's his 4th. A solo shot. Anything hit well out to really any field, left, center, or right, it's got a chance to go. Ren Harper back at the plate. He's 1 for 2. And our spectator out there in the Toyota Sequoia has picked up another home run ball. He's going to come over to the Vol State bullpen and hand it back. Next time, sir, if you're listening in, you need to autograph that. I would. Just for the fun of it. Two outs, 2-1 pitch coming to the first baseman, Ren Harper. Came into the series hitting .379. He's done nothing to lower that. 1 for 2 here. Breaking pitch catches the letters in the outside corner, says our home plate umpire, Sean Douglas. And we'll have a full count minutes, Reese full count. Some of you may have been watching that game. There's another game later, right, Dawson? Full count pitch, fouled off the screen. That's Duke and who? Oh, that's going to be a good game. Duke and UConn. Breaking pitch, chopped past the first base dugout. Beautiful green grass here at Pioneer Field. Apparently it's going to green up even more this next week, Wednesday through Saturday, I understand. Some weather coming in. Full count pitch, swing and a miss. Boswell sets down Harper. His third strikeout of the ball game. And 1 run for Olney Central. On 1 hit, the solo home run by Caleb Siebers. No errors, nobody left on base. We are headed to the home half of the 5th, but we'll keep it right here. This is our Allie Cassidy Brick and Stone Alumni Spotlight. Today's Alumni Spotlight, Bob Harden, a pitcher from 1974 and 1975. That was the 2nd and 3rd year of Vol State's existence as a baseball team. Bob Harden, or somebody on his behalf, donated $100 for a brick in the Alumni Spotlight. If you have a sophomore or a player who's leaving after this year, and we would love to commemorate them in our Alumni Spotlight. All it takes is a $100 donation. And you need the form, which you will need. Send me an email at treesports@gmail.com and let me know to send you the form. I'd be happy to do that. And then when that brick comes in, I'll get the privilege of putting that into our patio that is not far away from the press box here. Thanks to Allie Cassidy Brick and Stone for donating a pallet of brick pavers. We got a new pitcher on the mound, number 47, Aiden McManaway, a sophomore from Altamont, Illinois, is the 5th pitcher on for Olney Central. He is in the 5th inning. He will face 5, 6, and 7 in the Vol State lineup. That's Noah Rice, Tucker Smith, and Jaden Perez. Caden Miller faced 3 batters. He gave up 2 runs. Went 1/3 of an inning, gave up a hit. It was a grand slam home run to Easton Denning. Only 2 of the runs were charged to Miller. He walked 1, did not strike out a batter. McManaway gets the first pitch in there to Rice for a called strike. Popped up and straight back. Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball. Manaway with a 3.00 ERA. This is his 4th appearance of the year. 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 3, struck out 2. Maybe coming back from injury, not sure, but he's another left-hander. The 3rd left-hander for the Blue Knights in this game. 2-pitch. These left-handers at the Vol State lineup are saying, good golly, how many left-handed pitchers do you have? Rice, a left-handed hitter. Jaden Perez, a left-handed hitter. Revin Suggs. Lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty. Hit high in the air. That will go out of play right over the Bobby Hudson Pavilion down the right field line. He's famous for grilling hamburgers, hot dogs, bologna even down there. He's operating the concession stand just below us. You're going to have to put that out there, Nathan, make sure that everybody knows the concession stand is open. Saw Greg Johnson with the American Legion. Came to the ball game today. I'm not sure if he's down there in the concession stand. Full count, Ministries full count. There's a full count first pitch foul ball. Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball over toward the parking lot. Hope it didn't get my new Toyota Tundra. Pretty sure I parked far enough away. Plenty of room in the parking lot today. Rice 1 for 2, looking for a hit number 2, and it's right over us. Another Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball. Poultry, F-O-W-L. McManaway delivers down low. Rice draws the leadoff walk. He led off the 4th with a walk. That led to 6 runs on only 2 hits. For 3 walks and a hit batter in that inning, go along with those 2, and all 6 of those scored. Tucker Smith will not be bunting here as that ball pops out of the glove of the catcher, Smelt. Then he throws down to second. So it'll be a pass ball that allows Rice to get to second. I am not the official scorer for those of you that are not familiar with how we operate here at Vol State. I do keep a scorebook or a scorecard, swing and a miss, because I like to. And it does help Coach McGuire, and so we do not do live stats here for Vol State. Wanted to, just couldn't make it happen. 1-1 pitch down low. So I am, I guess, the unofficial scorekeeper. Jim McGuire, even though he's down there coaching at third base, he still keeps up with pretty much every at-bat. He's got a very sharp mind. Swing and a miss, 2-1. He's not like me. He doesn't have diminished capacity in his brain like I have. He didn't get hit in the head as much as I did. Then again, he didn't have a twin brother. I had a really mean twin brother till I got bigger than him. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Smith down on strikes. He's 1 for 3. Jaden Perez stepping to the plate, looking for his first hit of the ball game. So in the top of the lineup, there's 2 right-handed hitters, and then it's lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty. So really, except for Eddington and Harris, who are back-to-back right-handers, it's every other at-bat, which is exactly how you want to construct a lineup to keep opposing managers from building a right-hander against your right-handed heavy lineup or vice versa. Ball State did not score in the first, 3 in the second, 6 in each the third and the fourth. Only Central 4 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, as that one's lifted out of play. A Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball that gets into the asphalt and will bounce toward vehicles parked between Pioneer Field and the Pickle Fieldhouse, home of the newly remodeled athletic department. Bobby Hudson sitting his rear end as that ball's drilled out to center field. Back goes Capone, and he makes the catch. Again, Jaden Perez is barreling a baseball, but it happens to be right at a fielder, typically the center fielder. That's out number 2. Keep stroking it, Jake. Bradley Pippin 2 for 2. Also been hit by a pitch, got 3 RBIs. Steps to the plate. Pipp played in game 1 of the doubleheader yesterday, went 1 for 3. Change up on the outside corner for a called strike. And he gets hit by a pitch again. He didn't move. Trying to catch Braden Baker for the team lead in hit by a pitch. Baker's got 9. Pippin now has 5. He's second on the club. Rice started to head to third base, but he was told to turn around. Revin Suggs, 2 outs, 2 on. Looking for a pitch to hit here. Rev, a homeschool student last year, played on the Nashville Knights that played college JV teams and JUCOs. Played for former Belmont Bruin Jason Anderegg, I understand. Rev lives in Greenbrier, Tennessee. Another lefty on lefty. It's right down the middle. He's faced a lefty. This is the 3rd time that he's facing a lefty out of 4 at-bats, I believe. 2-1 pitch comes near his head. He pulls the moneymaker away. Now 3-ball, 1-strike count. Gabe Eddington waiting in the on-deck circle. Only weekend of the year once conference games start that Vol State is out of conference. Again, if you weren't with us yesterday, there's a chance that Vol State will host the baseball conference tournament, as there was damage done at Columbia State. I believe that's, can't remember the name of that field. Strike 3 called. Revin Suggs looks at a pitch that 15-5 is going to be called a strike. He's out looking. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Aiden McManaway. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 runners left aboard. This is a complete game, and it has been for a half an inning. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Vol State Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds to trachs, IVs. You can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins. We have a mom mannequin. We also have other models where students can start IVs. They can put tubes and drains in, they can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
The only game in town in the TCCAA. Ball State and Olney Central. All the other series concluded. See if I can find the I got so many windows open here. I can't see which is which. Leadoff batter Landon Smelt hit a 2-run home run his last time up. He's 1 for 2. That was in the 4-run fourth. Breaking pitch snapped off there sharply by Boswell. Motlow State and Jackson State split the doubleheader yesterday. Motlow 10-5 in game 1. Jackson State 12-2 in game 2. Columbia State only one game yesterday. That was a 13-11 victory over Roane State as Boswell now has a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Chattanooga State and Pellissippi in a slugfest, 16-12 yesterday. Chattanooga won that at home. 1-2 pitch. Blocked. Pippin, not sure where that one was, but the count goes 2-2. Cleveland State had a 6-0 lead or a 6-1 lead held on over Southwest Tennessee. Won 6-4. Nolan Sargent hit another home run. Former Belmont Bruin, 16 bombs on the year. Full Count Ministries, Full Count. Speaking of Full Count, Nolan Sargent played for the Full Count Rhythm last year, who won the Ohio Valley League Championship over the Fulton Railroaders. And that's instead of a walk, that's a hit by pitch. As Smelt takes that one off the dome. That's a fastball that rode right back in on the left-handed hitter. That's not going to feel good. First hit batter of the day. He must be okay. Max Fort Wendell came in for the injured Mike Gunn Jr. and walked and scored ahead of the 2-run homer by Brady Mode, who's on deck. Foul tipped into the mitt for strike 1. Boswell came in the 4th inning. Retired 2 batters in the 4th. Squaring around Fort Wendell. Surely he's not got a bunt down by 10. Throw down to first. Smelt back in time. He did have the bat out there to bunt, but pulled it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. You're bunting now, surely you're not bunting to sacrifice. You'll be bunting for a hit, but you squared around as though it was a sacrifice. Does not square around here. Ground ball to Tucker Smith. He waited back, and his throw is in the dirt, not handled by Denning. That'll be an E5 to allow Fort Wendell to reach. He did well to actually catch it. Once he stayed back, made catching the ground ball a little bit harder. Once he caught it, then his throw was low and Denning couldn't dig it out of the dirt. First to have reached as Brady Mode comes to the plate. 1 for 2, he hit his 5th home run in the 4th. That squeaks on through Pippin, and both runners will move up on the wild pitch. Pip thought he had it smothered, but it squeaked through the 5-hole. You hockey fans will know that term. I never heard it until the Predators showed up back in 1998. Nearly another plunked batter. Mode had to shimmy shake out of the way of that one. Right-hander loosening for Vol State. One of them Pack. Breaking pitch in there for a called strike. Okay. Jack Lester and Jake Truitt, not Jake Lester and Jack Truitt. And Jack Ellis is not down there. Or Jack Rice. On the outside corner, Boswell stepped on a fastball. Former Hoptown Hopper this past summer. He had about like 14 appearances for the Hoppers. Did not come in and pitch maybe once against Full Count. That's a strike 3. Mode up there taking a couple pitches. Pretty well placed there by Owen Boswell as he picks up his 4th strikeout. That's a backward K in the books. And Caden Crawford, who struck out looking his last time up, stands in with 1 out. Crawford 0 for 2. Started to offer at the breaking pitch, holds up, but it's called a strike. Crawford hit a fly ball into right field that Jaden Perez had to come in and make a diving catch. There's a ground ball to the right side. That should get a run in. Denning will take the easy out. An RBI ground out for Crawford. Allows Smelt to reach. That will be an earned run. Now 2 outs. Aiden Capone stands in 0 for 1 with a walk. Fort Wendell down at third base. As he reached on the error, that means that for computation of runs earned or unearned, anything from now on would be an unearned run, especially him because he reached on an error. Stopped there by Pippin. They want to check with Darren Clark as to whether or not he went. He says the only Central center fielder did not go. Wind has died down just a bit. Looks like it's moving from center field over to the right field line now. 1-1 pitch. It's drilled right back at Boswell, and he's able to contort his body out of the way of that smoke shot right up the middle. Thank you, Jesus, he was able to get out of the way of that. That would have hurt. As I said, an unearned run, and Trevor Mutzi will walk and now jog out, the second-year pitching coach. Finished his playing career up at Cumberland University, a right-handed pitcher. Also on the squad at Jacksonville State, pitched at Motlow State, where he came up from Shaw, Mississippi. His mama listening in, or was earlier. Marissa Blank has checked in on the treesports@gmail.com and requesting an application for Hudson Blank. We got to have Hudson Blank's name in there. I will get that to you directly, Marissa. The line drive by Austin. That's going to get into right center field, and that's going to roll all the way to the line sign. Austin will pull into second base, but heading home is Capone. The RBI double by Austin. Ball's traveling well to right center field now, and that will end Owen Boswell's afternoon. So we'll have a Summit Concrete call to the bullpen when we return on the Ball State Sports Network. Summit Concrete called to the bullpen for Falls State. Jack Lester, 6'1", 205-pound sophomore out of Collierville, Tennessee. Collierville High School on in relief of Owen Boswell. Jack is a psychology major, the son of Blaine and Gina Lester, brother to Mackenzie and Sadie, grandson of Granddaddy and Grandmama in the Villages in Florida. Papa Hop and Gigi in Collierville, as Jack apparently has come off the mound to get something, or to, not sure what the issue is there. But he is on in relief of Boswell, who goes 2 1/3 innings, I believe. Gets us 2 outs in the 6th. 3 hits, 4 runs, only 2 of those are earned. There is another unearned run sitting out there that would be charged to Boswell if he scored. Did not walk a batter, struck out 4. Did plunk 1 of the 12 batters he faced. And now Lester charged with getting the last out here in the 6th, facing the leadoff batter, Andrew Krupa. Breaking pitch misses down in the dirt. This is Lester's 8th appearance of the year, all in relief. Has a couple of saves. This could possibly, if he finished the game, be a save if he goes 3 innings. He's gone 8 innings this year. 11 hits, 12 runs, but only 6 of those are earned. He's walked 13. That ball gets in the dirt. And the runner will move over to third base. That's Micah Austin. Sean Douglas going to come out. Maybe Pippin took a little bite of that one, and home plate umpire Going to give him a little time to recover. Krupa's 0 for 2, ground out, strikeout. He walked in the first inning. Lester with a 6.75 ERA. And the 2-1 misses high and away. (15-8) is the score. Good breaking pitch there, taken for a called strike. Full Count Ministries, full count. Revin Suggs and Elijah Harris both backing up Lester on the throw from Pippin. Lester pitching from the stretch. Breaking pitch grounded right back to Lester. He's got it. He's going to throw over to Denning to retire the quick-footed Andrew Krupa. Nice job there by Lester to get off the mound. Get out number 3. 3 runs in the inning. Only one of those is earned. There were 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 runner left aboard. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Ball State leads 15-8.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
Go to the go. There you go, buddy.
Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wow.
New pitcher on for Olney Central. It's their 6th of the game. Will Inman, freshman right-hander from Bloomington, Indiana. Going to take over for Aiden McManaway, who goes 1 inning. No hits, no runs. Walked 1, plunked a batter, struck out 2. He faced 5. The only pitcher so far for Olney Central to not allow a hit. Inman to face the top of the lineup. Sidearm delivery. Looks like he shot put that pitch up in there right down the middle. (15-8). Time Vol State thinks they've got the game in hand. The Blue Knights score some more. They've scored 4 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th. Nice take by Eddington there. Gabe is 1 for 3. A bases clearing double in the 3rd. 3 RBIs. Maybe a changeup or something turned over there on the inside corner. Now Full Count Ministries full count. Elijah Harris waiting on deck. Popped up out to center field. Capone back. And he'll take care of Eddington with the first out. Brings up Elijah Harris. 2 for 3, double, single, walked with the bases loaded in the 4th. Also a strikeout. Only 2 batters in Vol State's lineup do not have hits. Harris with a couple of them. Denning has 3 hits. Bradley Pippin with a couple of hits as well. Stewie, are you the closest we have to a sidearm pitcher? You definitely don't come from over top or 3/4. That's drilled right back up the middle. Harris waited for that pitch to get to the plate. And he has a 3-hit game. Easton hit a grand slam home run his last time up. Guarantee that made Mama and Papa happy. Terry and Sierra Denning. He has recently committed to Lindenwood, Division I school in the St. Louis area. Congratulations. Looks at that offering from Will Inman outside. So Bradley Pippin is committed to Erskine College or University? Erskine College, right? Oh, is it? It's in South Carolina somewhere, I think. Division II school. The Pilots, and you looked that up when? Just now? You've known it? The Erskine Pilots. That ball's hit well out to right field as Easton Denning just hit 2 of them. He has left the building. Back-to-back home runs in successive plate appearances. Easton Denning loving the wind flow here. That's his 10th of the year. He puts Ball State back up by 9. And he has a 7 RBI performance today. 4 for 5. Struck out in his first plate appearance today and has gone single, grand slam, and 2-run home run. Hudson Blank stands in. He's got a big fly. He had a 2-run homer. He's 1 for 4. Looking to pick up a multiple hit day. Back-to-back hits brought to you by Hit After Hit. Lem Pilkington-owned sporting goods store in Nashville. Had a couple of hits back-to-back. Went 4 straight in the third, double by Eddington, single by Harris, single by Denning, and a 2-run home run by Hudson Blank, who nearly got hit by that pitch. Three home runs in the game for Vol State. 2 by Easton Denning, 1 by Hudson Blank. I believe 3 for Olney. That ball's hit well out the center field. Back, and it's gone out the front door. Hudson Blank gets his 2nd of the game. A solo shot as he does angels in the outfield. Back-to-back jacks by Easton Denning and Hudson Blank. Nobody coming out to congratulate Hudson. Now they're going to give it to him. His 5th of the year, 2nd time this year that he's hit multiple home runs in a game. Noah Rice has also done that. He can't do it on this at-bat because he hadn't hit 1 yet. You got to hit 1 before you can hit multiple. Noah is 1 for 2. He's walked his last 2 times up, and he rips 1 foul toward the visitors' bullpen. Jack Ellis comes out for some new baseballs. That 2.5 over-under was That wasn't from Vegas, was it? Sweetland. Austin Sweetland surmised. Ball State with 4 home runs, 3 home runs for Olney Central. The team total, that's what it was. Caleb Siebers, Landon Smelt, Brady Mode. That ball's hit high and deep to center field, but not deep enough. Aiden Capone, who was playing deep, comes in and makes the catch for out number 2. So a single, a 2-run homer by Easton Denning, and a solo shot by Hudson Blank, sandwiched between 2 flyouts to center field. Tucker Smith would like to get in on a little deep fly action here. See if he can get one up in the jet stream. Has a hit in 3 official plate appearances. Also laid down a sacrifice bunt. A couple of strikeouts and a single and a run scored. 1-0 pitch. He got under that one. That's out to left field. Max Fortwendo battling the wind makes the catch for out number 3. We are through the 6th inning. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, nobody left on base. Heading to the 7th, Ball State leads by 10, and only Central's going to have to score or this game will be over. Be right back.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Sitting here discussing who might be in line for the player of the game. One pretty short discussion. Easton Denning with 2 home runs, including a grand slam, 4 for 5, 7 RBIs, 3 runs scored. That's a pretty good week. Caleb Siebers to lead off, facing Jack Lester. Not a save opportunity at this point. Breaking pitch down low. I guess he could allow a run. He could pitch himself into a save, allow a run, and then pitch the 8th. That actually wouldn't, because it wouldn't be 3 full innings. He came in the middle of the 6th. So I say, Jack, just go ahead and pitch like you don't want to give anything up and want to retire 3. This is 2, 3, and 4 in the Blue Knights order. Siebers 1 for 3 with a solo home run, his 4th. He turns away from that breaking pitch that didn't break. It just went straight down. Really good chance we're going to see a breaking pitch out of the hand of Jack Lester. He's going to Christian Brothers. He has committed. He's going to stay at home for his final years of eligibility. The sophomore from Collierville, it's just outside of Memphis, going to attend CBU, Christian Brothers University. Full count ministries, full count. That ball's hit well to left field. Siebers has just thrown one into the parking lot, and we will play a bottom of the 7th. Siebers hits his 2nd in back-to-back at-bats, 2 solo shots. Jim McGuire out of the dugout. That means a pitching change. We'll be back after this short break to tell you about the new pitcher when we return. Bullpen for Ball State, Jake Truitt, 4th Pioneer pitcher of the day. Jake, 6'4", 180-pound freshman from Goodpasture Christian High School. Hometown in Madison, Tennessee, a suburb of Nashville. Was at East Tennessee State University for a semester. Right-handed pitcher, the son of Brent and Kathy Truitt, grandson of Papa in Nashville. First pitch he delivers is smashed out the right center field. That will one-hop the Allie Cassidy Brick and Stone sign by Ren Harper, who will cruise into second base with a double. That's his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 4. Jack Lester goes 1/3 of an inning, gives up 1 hit. It was a big fly. Faced 2 batters. Got the last out of the 6th. As Landon Smelt is at the plate. He smelted a home run earlier. His first of the year. Also hit by a pitch and scored, so he scored twice. One run in, runner at second, nobody out. Top of the 7th, 18-9. That is the correct score. Assume it's showing on our score bug. 18-9. Top of the 7th. We're scheduled for 9 innings here in this single game. The rubber game of the match. In there for a called strike. Got a pinch hitter on deck. I'm guessing that's Dalton Jones. Truitt with a couple looks back at second, now delivers, spikes that one down in the dirt. Number 44 is Dalton Jones. He's on deck. He batted in each of the games yesterday. 2 for 4. Truitt now walked Smelt. Dalton Jones, a freshman from Shelbyville, Indiana, to come to the plate to face Jake Truitt. Nobody out. Truitt looking for a ground ball to a middle infielder. Dalton Jones going to pinch hit for Max Fort Wendell. He pinch hit in game 1. Struck out. Game 2, he went 2 for 3, scored a run, drove in 2, also struck out. Truitt gets a call there. Jake on for his 7th appearance of the year. It's his 5th in relief. Has a 1-3 record, 15 innings pitched, giving up 17 hits, 18 runs, 17 of those are earned. Walked 14, struck out 14. Changeup swung on a miss there. He's given up 1 long ball and plunked a batter. Runner at second is Ren Harper. Runner at first, Landon Smelt. Harper being held on by Suggs. It's a tapper foul. On deck, Brady Mode. Unless Jones hits into a triple play, it could happen. Fastball misses outside. Swing and a miss on the changeup. And a strikeout for Jake Truitt. Now double play gets him out of the inning. Brady Mode's been all or nothing. His at-bats here at Vol State. He's had 6 of them, 5 strikeouts and a 2-run homer. It is 5th of the year in the 4-run 4th. Nearly hit with breaking pitch that stayed inside. Did not break. Olney Central scored 4 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, and 1 here so far in the 7th, and are threatening. Truitt puts a fastball right at the knees for Mode. Pretty well put together young man. He's listed as a catcher and a right-handed pitcher. Sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky. Swing and a miss. Maybe from the same high school as former Ball State Pioneer Kobe Ross, who is here, but he's injured in a Blue Knights uniform. Ross went to Louisville Christian High School. Mode has to back away from that fastball. Good to see Kobe. Sorry, he's having some upper body issues. The son of Yolanda Walker, grandson of Granny in Louisville, Kentucky. Did not pitch for Ball State last year. Came as a 2-way player. I think he went up to Olney as a 2-way player. 2-2 pitch stays inside. We'll have a full count. Ministries full count. Wind died down. It sounds like it hasn't, but swing and a miss on a disappearing pitch. Throw down to second. Back is Harper. Back-to-back strikeouts for Truitt as Mode went after ball 4. That'll leave it up to Caden Crawford. 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out. Harper still at second. Smelt still at first. Caleb Siebers with his second home run of the game. 2 solo shots led off the inning with the strike, or the home run. That's a strike. Maybe a hair into the left-handed batter's box, but it whispered at the outside corner for a strike. Another breaking pitch, and that catches the knees for a called strike. Crawford played in game 2 yesterday, went 1 for 4 as a double. Scored a run, drove in a run. 0 for 3 here in game 3 of the series. Inside on the 0-2. See Nick Godsey sitting down in the bleachers right behind home plate. Good chance he is going to be in consideration for pitcher of the week in the TCCAA. 7-inning complete game shutout yesterday in game 1. 15 strikeouts. 3-hit shutout. His first shutout, his first complete game. Prior to that, his most strikeouts he had in a game was 7. And he had 15 yesterday. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch here. Swing and a miss. Truitt comes back to strike out the final 3 of the inning and not allow a run. So we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Ball State has a chance to win this with 1 or more runs. We'll be right back on the Ball State Sports Network.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Ball State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Ball State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Ball State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or a judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at ballstate.edu.
New pitcher on for Olney Central, left-hander Rig Mahurin, freshman from New Palestine, Indiana. Common spelling of Mahurin, M-A-H-U-R-I-N. The 7th pitcher on for Olney Central, Rig Mahurin. Will Inman goes 1 inning. Rig, R-I-G-G. It's on the roster that's in the bottom half of the roster. If you threw that away, you shouldn't have. Will Inman goes 1 inning, gives up 3 hits, 3 runs. I hope he's not 17. I hope he's number 5. He's 15. Number 15. So work in progress, folks. It's okay. Inman, 3 hits, 3 runs. 2 of those were home runs. Had 3 flyouts, 3 hits. He faced 6 batters in his 1 inning of work. Lefty, righty, and lefty to face the left-handed pitcher. And could be a one and done here. Jaden Perez looking for his first hit of the game. He's 0 for 4. His 4th left-handed pitcher to face. The only righty he faced was the starter, Devin Crick. reached on an error and scored in the second. Struck out looking, grounded out to first base, and lined out to the center fielder as he ducked out of the way of that breaking pitch that apparently parachuted in over the plate. Jaden Perez calls timeout. Home plate umpire is going to note it. Pulls out his handy-dandy notebook, just like Steve on Blues Clues. I sang a little Blues Clues song today at church. My grandson handed me a little envelope that had a Happy Easter message on it that he wrote himself. And I said, we just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Little song there by Blues Clues. Perez looks at a breaking pitch on the 1-2. Lands in the dirt. On deck, catcher Bradley Pippin. He'll be followed by Revin Suggs. One run's all Vol State needs to walk it off. Lead by 9. It's a 10-run Mercy rule. And Perez down on strikes in the fastball that probably out of the zone. Bradley Pippin comes to the plate. He's got 4 hits. 2 of them came off his bat. 2 of them came off his body. He's 2 for 2. He's been hit twice by pitches. A double. Tapper down the third base line. You know, we need to find out who the new left fielder is. And they don't have numbers on their shirts, on the front of them anyway. Because Fort Wendell was pinch hit for by Dalton Jones. So there's a new left fielder, Pippin. Sees a pitch go outside. Pip had a 2-run double in the second. Was hit by a pitch in the third and scored. Single drove in a run in the fourth and scored. Hit by a pitch but was stranded in the fifth. Batting for the 5th time here in the 7th inning. A half-swing ground ball to second. Austin's throws in time, says our base umpire, Darren Clark, who's ready to go home. It was a close play. There is no video replay, and not sure we'd be able to slow it down at all. Revin Suggs looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2. He's been on twice with a walk and a hit by pitch himself. Started to go. Pitch called a strike. Rev wants to know, is that on the swing or on the call? Oh, 1. I need our guy out there in the Sequoia to tell me what number the left fielder is. treesports@gmail.com. Officer Mike said you're listening in on the broadcast. You've been out there all day. You haven't sent an email yet. Swing and a miss. Again, I'm not the official scorer. I don't have to know it. Only Central puts their own stats in. I'm just one of those guys that likes completeness. My score sheet to be complete. 1-2 pitch. Yanked outside by Mahurin. Two pitch coming from the lefty from the windup. That's lifted out to left field, and it will get down in front of unknown left fielder. Let's see if we can check him on the way. There's your number 17, Rivers Freckleton is the 3rd left fielder. For the Blue Knights. Stand down, Mr. Sequoia. Top of the lineup, Gabe Eddington for his 6th AB. 1 for 4. 3-run double. Scored twice, also walked. Could Gabe lift one out of here and walk us off? Had a home run cut on a slow breaking pitch there, but comes up empty. One of the all-time names, Rivers Freckleton. In the dirt, Suggs stays put. From a guy who suffered from freckleitis growing up. Red hair and freckles. What do you think my nickname was? It wasn't Freckleton. Eddington looks at strike 3. He did not think that was a strike. That's a backward K in the book, and we're going to go to the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left aboard. We got some more baseball to play. And 18-9 is the score.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Ball State.
Thank you to Tim. Out there, he came forward with an email. You're right, number 17. He did send the email. Appreciate that. Carson, assume it's Carson's dad out there. Carson Pack, 6 foot, 160-pound freshman right-hander from Oakland High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Tim and Mitzi Pack. He's got a brother, Cole. Couple of sets of grandparents in Smithville, Tennessee. Papa Wayne and Grana, and Papa and Granny. Smithville, DeKalb County, I believe. I want to ask you their name there, Dawson. Bobby Hudson played yard card. He thought there was going to be a yard card walk-off. At least he's down in the concession stand. He was hoping. Didn't happen, Coach. Jake Truitt back out on the mound. Facing 8, 9, and 1 in the Blue Knights order. That's Aiden Capone, Micah Austin, and Andrew Krupa. Nine innings scheduled. $27 runs, 23 hits, 3 errors by both teams. Lots of extra base hits, too. Strike 3 called. Capone down looking. And that is 4 straight strikeouts by Jake Truitt. Came in and promptly gave up a double to Ren Harper on the first pitch he delivered. Walked Landon Smelt, then struck out Dalton Jones, Brady Mode, and Caden Crawford. And now Aiden Capone to lead off the 8th. Pitcher of record is Owen Boswell. No save opportunity for Truitt. Although if we go 9, he would have. That's a comeback fast. Was that a changeup? Splitter? Okay, I was going to say it looked like it was a little off speed. That wasn't 89. 1-2. Popped up into shallow right field. That goes Harris. In comes Perez. And he makes the running catch. Round number 2. Now back to the top of the order is Micah Austin's now 1 for 4. Nine runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Olney Central. Swing and a miss by Krupa and Bradley Pippin takes one in the midsection, I'm assuming. Maybe off that right thigh. You got to want to be a catcher. Chopper to the right side. Easton Denning fields that in foul territory. Swing and a miss. And another strikeout for Truitt. That's 5. As he has ended the 8th, a 1-2-3 fashion. Ball State will try again in the bottom of the 8th to walk it off. Coach Hudson is out of yard cards, though. We are going to keep it right here in between the top and the bottom of the 8th. We take advantage of the 8th inning to tell you about a number 8, former right-handed pitcher here at Vol State, Hayden Schrum. He was a Macon County, Tennessee high school graduate, played here from 2006-2008 while Mike Crosland was the head coach. He contracted leukemia in 2009 while he was attending MTSU, passed away in May of 2010, and he has a sign hanging out there on the left field wall that says no regrets. A big supporter of Vol State in the 2009 season for Mike Crosland, and he made the decision at that point that's been honored by every coach since then. Ryan Hunt and now Jim McGuire, they do not hand out the number 8. It's not retired, but it's just not used. So every number from 1 to 51 on practice jerseys, everyone's used except the number 8. So in the 8th inning of any game we get to in the 8th, we honor Hayden Schrum. David Hayden Schrum, he's got a brick out there in the alumni patio as well. Bottom of the 8th. 2, 3, and 4 due up. I believe this is still Rig Mahurin. It's out there to go the 2nd inning. 1 run will do it. Elijah Harris has 3 hits and make it 4 off the glove of the diving Caleb Siebers. Lead-off knock, and here's a little trivia for you, Dawson. In the last 5 years, how many players have hit 3 home runs in a game? You know what? Gage Hoover did it last year. Okay, Gage Hoover did it. You're probably going there. It's 3, and it's actually, I think, in the last 6 years. Mike Vrabel definitely wasn't Mike Vrabel. I had it on a sticky note up here at one point in time as Easton Dennings at the plate, 0-1. You know what? I think it's right on the inside of my notebook. I know who it is. Take a cut, Easton. He's already hit 2. Gage Hoover did it on February 28th, 2025. He went 3 for 5, 3 runs, 7 RBIs in that game. Noah Davis did it back in April of 2022. That's not going to happen. Ground ball to second. They go to second for the force. Denning reaches on the fielder's choice. Harris out. Hudson could do it as well. He's got 2 home runs. Easton Denning was going for his 5th hit of the game. He's 4 for 6. 2 home runs, including a grand slam. He's got 7 RBIs in the current candidate for Toyota Gallatin Player of the Game. Noah Davis had 4. He was 4 for 4. 3 of those were home runs. He had 5 RBIs. He's from Hodgenville, Kentucky. He was back in 2022. Isaac Gleaves did it in 2020. Blank takes a breaking pitch, 0-2. Isaac Gleaves, 3 for 3, all 3 home runs. He scored 3. He had 8 RBIs. One of those home runs was a grand slam, just like Easton Dennings. That's since 2020 for Vol State on 3 home run games. Hudson Blank, he has 2 home runs in this game. He's 2 for 5. He's driven in 3, scored 2. Could he be the next to hit 3 in a game? He could be. Tim Pack's out there. He'll go get it for you. Yeah, I was going to say, Hudson Blank, we might have to have Toyota Gallatin Players of the Game. If you are identified as the Toyota Gallatin Player of the Game, you have 5 minutes after conclusion of the game to walk across the street, pick out your brand new Toyota. The problem is they're not open today. Take a cut there. Hudson Blank down on strikes. Now 2 outs. 3rd strikeout for Rig Mahurin. He's done a good job since he's been in, just giving up 2 singles. Rice been on base 3 out of the 5 times he's come to the plate. He's 1 for 3, scored twice, walked twice. He has home run power, and that pitch on the white chalk in the right-handed batter's box called a strike. Noah, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs coming in to today. Chopper up the middle. That will sneak on through. Easton Denny's going to round second. He's going to head to third. The throw goes to third, and he Supermans into third base. Rice hangs tight at first, knowing that his run doesn't mean anything. Good coaching job by Gabe Jennings, the first base coach. Make sure that Noah does not run into the 3rd out. Up to Tucker Smith now, unless Mahurin wants to uncork a wild pitch. You know, you just don't want to win it that way. You're going to walk it off. You want to walk it off with a base hit. Breaking pitch taken for a strike. Tucker is 1 for 4 in the game. Has a couple of strikeouts. Laid down a sac bunt. 2 outs. Runners at the corners, brought to you by Line to Line and Game Time Sports Field. Bill Marbett and his crew. Swinging a foul tip into the glove. Mahurin looks like he is nothing but breaking pitches right now. All State Baseball won the TCCAA and 2009, 2001. 0-2 pitch, strike 3 called, and we will go to the ninth. Fourth strikeout for Mahurin. Ball State strands 2. Do pick up 2 hits in the inning. Cannot push across the winning run. We'll head to the top of the ninth. 18-9 is the score.
The Volunteer State has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications to carry the torch of Tennessee's success with flexible options to help you blaze your pathway. We are searching for pioneer-minded students who are on their own journey of growth. Learn how these pathways are shaping the future of Tennessee. Like those that have come before, blaze your pathway. Your career awaits. Vol State.
Top of the ninth. Ball State needs 3 outs. Or Olney Central scores 9 runs. Efforting to see if this might be the most runs scored by the Pioneers in a game this year. That's tied with, let's say it's tied, 18-3. They defeated Glen Oaks way back in February 6th. That's ties at 18-3. Let's see about hits wise. All those games in the fall, I got to scroll through that have nothing in them. Yes, this is the most hits in a game. Prior to this, a couple of 13-hit performances, one against Pellissippi State, one against Dyersburg State. One a win, one a loss. Jake Truitt with an opportunity. And nearly hits Siebers, leading off the ninth. He's got an opportunity for a save. Swing and a miss. All-State has 3 saves. Trent Miller did finally get credit for the save that he had. Jack Lester has a couple of them. Jake Truitt can get a 3-inning save if he finishes the game. Facing 2, 3, and 4 in the Olney Central lineup. Ground ball to third. In and out of the glove of Tucker Smith, but it's a fair ball. That should be a single. Infield single. That's the 3rd hit for Vol State. They're thinking about it in there in the dugout, honestly. That's a tough play right there. You got to jump for a ball going toward the third base line. That really shouldn't be a long contemplation. And Ren Harper, as finally the hit goes up on the TOG scoreboard. Toyota of Gallatin. Coming up on a 3.5-hour game. Called strike on the outside corner. Ren Harper 2 for 4. Singled and scored in the 4th, doubled, but was stranded at second in the 7th. That's fouled off to the left toward the Pickle Fieldhouse. Nearing the end of the school year. One more month, right? 4 weeks of school left for these young men. Ground ball over the head of Easton Denning. That's going to get into right field. That'll be extra bases. Perez up with it. He gets it back in the infield. Runner's going to be at second and third. As the second double is chopped over Denning's head. And the first two have reached here in the ninth. Now Landon Smelt, who has a home run and 4 plate appearances, stands in. He's also been hit by a pitch and walked. 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Stands in. Got a pinch hitter on deck. Riley Huckabee. Fouled off and out of play. I don't have any more room in that fifth slot on my score sheet for Huckabee, so he's not going to be allowed to bat. 1-1 pitch. That's driven right up the middle. That should score 2. Rice in deep center field. Smelt picks up 2 more RBIs. Riley Huckabee will hit. He's going to face a new pitcher, though. We're going to get a Summit Concrete call to the bullpen after first 3 have reached here in the top of the ninth, so no save, at least for Jake Truitt. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we return on the Vol State Sports Network. Summit Concrete call to the bullpen for the Pioneers. Aiden Smith, 6'1", 180-pound freshman from Clarksville's Rossview High School, is on in relief of Jake Truitt. Aiden is a sports leisure major, the son of Paul and Jeanette Smith, brother to Tripp and Peyton. Got grandparents in Clarksville and Hopkinsville. Clark's Vegas set, Papa and Nana, Papa and Mammy in Hoptown. Aiden Smith on for his 9th appearance, 6.32 ERA. It's his 8th in relief. 15 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 12 runs, 11 earned, 18 walks, 17 strikeouts. He is delivering a breaking pitch into the pinch hitter, Riley Huckabee. I have no idea where I'm going to write. Huckabee, a redshirt sophomore from Jacksonville, Indiana. Smith with a runner on. Delivers a breaking pitch. It's fouled off. Huckabee hitting for Rivers Freckleton. That sailed to the backstop. Smelt will head down to second base on the wild pitch. Breaking pitch, grounded to Smith, gets it on 2 hops, runs it over. They get him out at second and a double play at third. That's the 5-3-5 double play. Huckabee pretty close to beating that out at first base. And 2 out and nobody on now is Brady Mode steps in as the last hope for the Blue Knights, and he pops it up. This should do it. Tucker Smith's not going to be able to haul that one in. And Mode reaches. I'm assuming they're going to put a hit up there. And the inning continues for Caden Crawford, who looks at a called strike. Wind played with that pop-up a little bit. Tucker Smith been mostly a DH this year. A.J. Armstrong normally down at third base. Don't know how many pop-ups Tuck's seen down there at third base, especially with the wind blowing. Crawford 0 for 4 today. Aiden Smith on to try to get the final out. Ball State turned to do that double play, a 5-3-5 double play. You don't see that very often. Breaking pitch. Home plate umpire did not want to ring up Crawford for that final strike of the game. He wanted to probably a little bit closer to the plate there. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Breaking pitch, that one is going to be called strike 3, and this one belongs to the Pioneers. Final out recorded on a backward K in a 3-hour and 36-minute ball game. Ball State wins it 18-11. 18 runs, 17 hits, 1 error for the Pioneers. 11 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. Winning pitcher Owen Boswell. Boswell moves to 2-0 on the season. And the losing pitcher is Devin Kreck. And Kreck falls to 1-1 on the season. No save in the game. Ball State moves to 15-19 overall. Only Central falls to 11-18. And let's get to our Full Count Ministries verse of the game. See if I can pull that up. Isaiah chapter 30. Verse 21 says, whether you turn to the right or you turn to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21 is our Full Count Ministries verse of the game. Thanks to Full Count for the use of their broadcast equipment, cameras here for Vol State games. Vol State gets the win 18-11. Your Toyota of Gallatin player of the game, Easton Denning, who goes 4 for 6, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs and a couple of singles to go along with those two big flies, number 9 and number 10 on the year. He has doubled his number of home runs from last year, and he now has, where are you, Easton? There we go, 32 runs batted in. He and Hudson Blank came in tied with 25. Hudson had 3 RBIs and 2 home runs on the day. He now has 5 home runs, 28 RBIs. As Vol State gets a season high hits, ties season high in runs scored. Easton Denning also scored 3 times. 7 RBIs, might be the most that Easton has had in his career. I'll have to do some research on that. Easton Denning, our Toyota of Gallatin player of the game. Let's check emails one last time. See if we have any. Tim Pack checked in from left field. Marissa Blank checked in early. I'll get you your form. Officer Michael checked in a couple of times. And thanks to Sandra Denning, Doreen Moosey, and Cody Meadows, they checked in early to say, hey, we can't hear you. We had some audio issues early. But Dawson Sweetland kept the fort going on the video portion of it and the score bug, and I was able to scramble and get the issue fixed. So that'll do it for the long 3.5-hour game. Ball State gets the series victory over Olney Central. Be back on the road on Tuesday to take on Northwest Shoals. Understand they're a pretty good club down in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. That'll be a single game beginning at 3 p.m. And if they have a broadcast, I'll try to get that information out to you folks. Then on the road this next weekend at Motlow State, there is a broadcast there for Motlow. You can go to Game Time Sports Network. You can go to the YouTube channel for Game Time Sports Network, and Jay Harper will have that broadcast on there as well. Ball State try to get back into the winning ways. They have Motlow State on the road, then back here at home for Alumni weekend, taking on Roane State, then on the road to Walters State, and then the final series of the year is here at home against Jackson State. Ball State had 5 pitchers. Aiden Smith cleaned things up in the top of the 9th, went an inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs, struck out a batter, got a huge double play, not your conventional double play, but a 5-3-5 double play, and then struck out Caden Crawford to end the ball game. He faced 3 batters. Dawson Sweetland, our director, you got anything else for the group? He says no. Nathan Stewart, our PA DJ, no good word to send the folks out on? He's got nothing. Going to have to come up with something. Got to get a motto. Like just do it, or plant your corn early, or something. Come up with a good word. Somebody needs a good word. Like, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he'll make your path smooth and straight. That's a good one. I like that one. Well, Dr. T did not show today, but she probably was listening in. Second-year president here at Vol State. Appreciate her support of Vol State athletics, especially Vol State baseball, in this broadcast. She was in the press box yesterday for Dr. T and for Bobby Hudson, the hardest-working athletic director in the conference, handling the concession stand today. And head coach Jim McGuire. This is Tim Reese saying God bless you. Thank you for watching another exciting edition of Vol State baseball right here on the Vol State Sports Network. Goodbye, everybody.